Heya, it's me, FrozenTaurus, and today I decided that I wanted to make like a repaint, a redraw of an old drawing of mine. You can see it is pretty ugly and I didn't really know if I wanted to keep all the aspects of it because I did this like as a child, obviously, and I really knew that I didn't want the colors because as you can see, she was like, the girl was just too yellow. So I decided to change the color a little bit. And the background, I actually decided to keep a little bit the same. As a kid, I used to always draw those like two weird mountains with like the river on the middle. I know it's really weird, but for some reason I really liked it. And as you can see, I have like a pretty different approach on drawing than a lot of traditional digital artists have. I usually start like, I don't like to line art because I am really bad at that. As you can see right now, my lines are pretty shitty, and to not show that, I try to use as much color as I can, and I guess it turns out to be a pretty much better result than if I were to like kill myself trying to make a decent line art. It would just take too much time. So yeah. I really like to do the blushings, but I don't usually do all the shading as a blush as I'm doing right now, but I decided to do it in this drawing because I didn't want to be like sort of weird having multiple types of shading, even though I did do that with the hair, but I would like to keep that only for the hair. I'm still trying to figure out a good way to do hair without it looking like a blob, like, there. So if you guys have any tips, I would love to hear them. Constructive criticism is always good. The background was really fun to make since I was just, putting out a lot of colors and try to, not make the sky look so blank. So I did put some texture in there, and the clouds are just my favorite. They look like cotton candy. I did try to blush them into the background, but it didn't turn out okay, so I just gave up on that idea and just moved on. And it's also really funny, you'll see in a moment that I was just so lazy when I did this. I didn't really feel like doing the flowers or the trees, so I did what any really bad digital artist would do. I just, blobbed the flowers just the way they would look like flowers from a distance, and then I just Ctrl-V them. But yeah, roses are really hard to make. I actually had to look up a reference how a rose bush would look like, and then I realized that they're not really that bushy at all. They're like more like flowers. Yeah, turns out I didn't really understand much about roses as a kid. I do end up doing the same Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V with the trees because I'm not great at drawing trees, as you can see. I'm not great at saying trees. Trees. I don't know. It's hard. Sometimes I get mixed up the number and, the plant. Yeah, life's kind of hard. But I do like the overall result of this drawing. I hope you do too. It definitely looks better than the one I did as a kid. If you want to see more of this content, you know where to find me. Bye bye.